right? Here's your channel high. And then, of course, we also said, wait a second, isn't this a swing low and a swing low? This could also be a channel now inside of a channel. So we had the big channels up top, right? Big channels down bottom. But then we noticed on our 89 range chart here, we had a channel inside of a channel. And not just any channel, right? A channel that's right around that previous low of day. Now, we talked about this before. How do we use the previous low of day? If we're going to be above the previous lows, I'm going to be a buyer. Below the previous lows, we're going to be a seller. So we tried to use this today using this wedge, right, as our guide. And what actually happened today was by 10 o'clock in the morning, right, we had found ourselves at the highs of the wedge, and I tried selling the highs once, selling the highs twice. The first two tries, right, were +5, -5. Couldn't get anything going. The third price that dropped, the third move that dropped, made the big move down, right? That's when I said, oh, right, bummer. We took the first two, and because the first two were very weak and sloppy, we said, you know what? I'm not going to bother taking the third one. The third one, that was the one where the bottom dropped out of it and came all the way down to the lows. So, of course, I'm disappointed I missed that third big move down. That's the way it happens when you got low volume like this, guys, sometimes, is you really lose your confidence in your next trade. So better to be on the sidelines wishing I was in than being in a losing position wishing I was out, right? That's the reality of it. Then by 11:30 here, by 11 o'clock, we found ourselves at the lows now, and I bought those lows. So we sold the highs twice, +5, -5, +5, -5, nothing going on early. And then by 11 o'clock, now here we are at the lows, we're going to buy those lows. By 11:30, guess where we were? Back up at the highs, and I sold the highs again. So we use this very simple price wedge. And of course, remember, at this time of the morning, we thought for sure, there's no way we could be trading inside the range all morning, but that's exactly what happened. It wasn't until 12:30 that we finally ended up breaking out of this range, and it finally ended up tumbling all the way down there. I believe it got all the way down to 95 there, right, by the end of the morning here, or by the end of the afternoon, I should say. So we focused our attention in the time frame we were trading, right, in that U.S. morning session. By 11:30 this morning, by 11:30, by 11:45, everything was very slow, very sloppy, difficult to feel confident. So what do? We went to our members training, and we began doing our trading session just as we saw, right, the price fall out of bed. So a great day here in the room. It took a little bit of time to get started this morning. Over 85 ticks, guys, of profit this morning, as you can see here. We're going to begin our day on crude. We're going to finish our day on crude. We're going to begin our day here selling those highs, right? I'll begin my day by selling the highs here on crude. Then I'll buy those lows, two-step pattern long, right? Tried to buy the breakout above. That failed. And then we took the shorts, selling the highs again. We finished up our day here, 87 ticks, guys, almost $1,000, just shy of 90 ticks there. We've been very spoiled, right? When was the last time we finished our day without $1,000 in our pocket? I can't recall, right? So we do this very often, of course. Today, though, was very challenging just because we didn't get a lot of opportunities. So here was that channel high, right? Here's my 13 range chart. There's my channel high. Now here's my, and then of course we found a wedge, if you recall, here was the wedge low.